You ever notice how nobody prepares you for the kind of breakup where nothing explodes, no cheating, no screaming fights, no slammed doors, but the love just erodes slowly until one day you're lying in bed next to a stranger you used to call your world? That's my story. I'm Lucas, 41, and for 13 years I was married to Nicole. When we first met, she was magnetic, always laughing, always alive. And I was the steady one, dependable, the guy with calloused hands from construction work but a heart I thought she wanted. And for years, we had it flirty texts in the middle of the day, road trips to nowhere, late nights with movies and pizza. But around year 7, the spark started to fade. Not in a dramatic way, in a quiet, suffocating way. She stopped laughing at my jokes not because they were bad, but because she wasn't even listening. I'd come home and try to kiss her neck, and she'd flinch like I was an inconvenience. I thought maybe she was stressed, so I doubled down. I cooked, cleaned, ran her bath, planned little getaways. But the kisses turned into cheek taps, the hugs into side squeezes, and the bedroom into silence. I told her, "I miss us." She said, "I'm just not in the mood." It's not you. But not in the mood turned into months of rejection that made me feel like a ghost in my own house. I still stayed, because that's what men are taught to do. Hold it down, don't complain, pay the bills, mow the lawn, stay loyal. But then one Thursday night, she looked me in the eye and said, "I have no desire for intimacy. Not with you. I don't feel that way anymore, Cold." Like she was reading off a grocery list. And in that moment, something inside me snapped, not in anger, but in clarity. I realized I was trying to resuscitate a love that had been dead for years. So I stood up, packed a bag, and walked out. She didn't even ask where I was going. That silence told me everything. Out in my truck, I ran into Kristen, Nicole's best friend, and she confirmed what I already knew deep down. Nicole had stopped seeing me as a man, as a partner, long ago. She told me about the way Nicole rolled her eyes at me in front of people, about how she called me too soft and too nice, how she missed being chased like some high school crush. Maybe there was another man, maybe not, but the real betrayal was knowing I'd become background noise to someone I would have laid down my life for. And when I asked Kristen if Nicole ever talked about me with love, she shook her head. That was the nail in the coffin. I realized then that staying was no longer loyalty, it was slow emotional suicide. So I chose myself. I called a lawyer, split the finances fairly, blocked her number, and never looked back. And here's what I need you to hear if you're in that place where you feel invisible, where your worth has been chipped away piece by piece until you're just surviving. Don't wait for someone else to validate you. Don't confuse neglect with normal. Don't keep pouring into a cup that's already been emptied. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is pack your own bag, walk out the door, and reclaim the parts of yourself you gave away just to keep the peace. Because here's the truth. When someone tells you they have no desire for you, they've already left. You just need the courage to leave too. So if you're hearing my story and it feels too familiar, take this as your sign. Stop resuscitating what's already gone. Choose you, choose peace, choose self-respect, because love that costs you your dignity isn't love, it's slow death, and you deserve better than that.